Welcome to game number 2 between EG.Idra and Tassadar for Team Liquid Open number 22. And my apologies, Team Liquid. I thanked almost everyone but you. Biggest thanks goes to you guys. You guys run these tournaments so well and very understanding, get these games. And I don't even know how you run a tournament so well, but there's never any issues and everything goes so quickly. Probably the best open tournament I have cast, and I've been casting a lot of open tournaments, so big huts to you guys. This is game number 2, Shakuras Plateau, between EG.Idra and, it may say Tassadar, but this is Kalin from Team Blast. I don't know if I'm saying that name right. It could be Kalin. Kalin, I don't know exactly, so my apologies to you, sir. And he is going to be going for probably a Nexus first. Going to throw down the pylon because he needs supply, but on Shakuras Plateau, you have to go for a Nexus. You don't have to, but you just will. It's just that easy. Why not? You pretty much can't lose a game going Nexus first. There's no real build order losses. Maybe the layer and spine colors could possibly do it, but I don't know. I don't think EG.Idra would be doing that, but he did go up one game, so we'll see what he ends up doing in game number 2. It is going to be a gas then a pull, just because he knows the possibility of Nexus first doesn't mean he's going to take a quick hatchery, because, well, he could just throw down a forge, the forge will finish, then he'll go throw a cannon, and EG.Idra's natural, and EG.Idra won't be able to really defend it, so it's just so annoying to deal with. And there we go, the forge is going up, which means EG.Idra, he can't go for a hatch first, he has to go for a gas then pull, which it looks like he's not doing, so maybe I will be proven wrong, but I see this one probe being very annoying in the future. And EG.Idra probably just expecting his opponent to go for that Nexus before the Forge because it is Shakuras Plateau. But he's not. The probe is going to be coming in, going to see this hatch. And EG.Idra's going to have to pull a lot of probes to deal with this because the pylon is going to go not down. So maybe I'm wrong. It happens, but I would just be like, I don't know. I'd have to throw down a pylon and just at least try to cannon rush. This is like the perfect scenario to cannon rush. You're like, oh, hatch first. I got a forge up. Time to cannon rush. But Kalin not doing that. Just really confident in his late game. Just wants to get that Nexus up as soon as possible and defend his base. I understand that. We'll see what happens. We do have a cannon going back in his base. And this one drone is being extra annoying. EG.Idra doesn't have his gas just yet, knows that the forge is up, knows the cannon, and knows the Nexus came after the forge, so that is a good news for him. And he's probably thinking, wait, why didn't my base just get cannon rushed? That was a forge first, not a Nexus first. My base should have been cannon rushed, but maybe he just wants to play macro. And I'm sure someone's going to call me an idiot, but I just think cannon rushing hatch first is the way to go. If you have the forge first, might as well. That's why you get the forge first. I don't know why you'd go for the forge first, and then if the opponent does something like this, not cannon rush. I always thought, hey, forge first, let's cannon rush if he throws down a Nexus, hatch first. I don't think of it, hey, forge first, let's get a quick cannon. It just doesn't compute. But who knows, Kalin is an extremely good player, making it to the round of 16. I'm sure he has a reason. I am just too stupid to realize what the reason is behind of that. He is going to be getting a Cybernetics core to complete. This will not complete it, but pretty much complete the wall up so he can get a Zealot. And is he going to with the pylon? Is that wall complete? It looks like he's testing, and yes, it is. And EG.Idra goes for a third base. And we'll see if a Stargate does come out like it did last game. Maybe it won't because it just got so hard countered in game number 1. He won't do that again. He has won himself off. EG.Idra has taken the third base. This one probe, where is the probe going to scout? Just sitting outside of here. So he really thinks EG.Idra has got another probe over here. So this is probably going to be a pylon and a Stargate maybe? Or a duck shot. I have really no idea what's going on. But he has 2 probes outside of his base that is walled off. The warp gates is just now starting. Does have 2 gases. And his hatch is now just finishing. He is getting +1 weapons. And EG.Idra looking like he slightly mistimed some of those drones. And is he going to pay attention, bring those 2 back? No, he doesn't. And we do have a pylon, so is this going to be a Stargate? Is it gonna be a Stargate? We're just waiting on seeing what he ends up doing with this one pylon. It's gonna have to be proxy tech because it's not really in a place where he can do much. And it's a proxy robo facility. Weird. And I don't know if Tassadar was on busy or not. LOL, you have some weird fans. Bunch of gateways coming up for Kalin. And Idra can see all of these. This may be kind of, I don't know. I guess this is hoping that Idra doesn't, well, he's not going to see that. So what he's hoping Idra thinks that this is an all-in and he can just go burrow roaches and win. And then a hidden observer will be coming out and will scout pretty much all the burrowed units. So that's what I'm guessing his goal is, for Idra to think this is in the all-in 6 gates without any detection. And no, it's a warp prism. So I forgot all about this unit. He is getting a warp prism. And will Idra be able to deal with the warp prism? He dealt with Terran drops so easily. Will he be able to deal with the Protoss? And we got 4 sentries. Oh my god, he's going to use the warp prism, drop sentries here, force field the ramp, then warp units in. Oh, this is rude. This is rude right now. Or is he going to do the sentry drop and force field the drones in? I don't know. No, he's going to force field the ramp. And Idra will be in trouble after this. And now the warp prism is going in phase mode, whooping in a lot of zealots. And that Idra's main base is in a lot of trouble. This one macro hatch is looking like it's going to go down. Idra has roaches up here, and if he can hold this somehow without taking much damage, he will be really far ahead. But the force fields just keep on coming, and now we got stalkers coming in. Drones being pulled to help try to defend this, but again, it just looks really bad. Idra can't get up into his main base, and Kalin is just dealing so much hurt right now. Overlord sees everything, and did that warp prism die? I don't know what happened to that warp prism. But yeah, it died. And Idra is coming up here as Kalin was whooping in units. It just vanished. I didn't see any anti-air units near it. I have no idea what happened there. There's another warp prism. This one link is going to be running around. Let's go work a count. 54 probes versus 48 drones. And did those links? Oh no, they didn't see it. They're on patrol. They don't know the warp prism or the robo facility is right here. But Idra has a huge army now. He just can't attack because this is very well defended. And it surprised me Idra just doesn't check over there. This warp prism is going to be coming in for some more action. But Idra is very much still in this game. He is ahead on that supply. And he's ahead on bases. And looks like Overlord spread is coming out, so that does not happen again. And here we go. The warp prism sees the Overlord. The Overlord sees the warp prism. That's more like it. And Idra is pulling back. He doesn't want to get force fielded yet again. But now he should know where the robo facility is just based on the path. He has a lot of vision in this area. And the warp prism still snuck past, so he's going to go straight for this robo facility and take it out. Along with that one pylon, and Kalin still just on holy zealots. That's a lot of zealots. Like, a lot of zealots. He is getting leg speed, he's getting more gateways, so it looks like he's going to be going... Where's the Templar Archons? There's got to be one. Yeah, it's there. It's going Zealot Archon now. He's got 4 High Templars. This is just the 2 base Zealot Archon. And we'll see if Idra can deal with this. That's going to be a lot of Archons, but he is getting infestation, but if he can get those infestors out, the High Templars just got morphed. So, fungal growth, kinda a big deal against Zealots. EG.Idra is building those infestors, so yes, he is going to have those out just in time before anything comes, and he's got to defend all in number 2. His +2 weapons is just about done. As soon as that's done, he's probably going to take out the Forge and go. But 7 infestors in production for EG.Idra. So he'll have 7 out to deal with this. That's a lot of fungal growths. The +1 finishes, a +2 finishes, and everything is going for that Forge. And now EG.Idra will see lots and lots of Zealots coming out across the map. There's Lings. Yeah, they see them. Holy hell do they see them. And now they're just going to be running. But he's got all these infestors, so it's all going to be coming down to the fungal growths. Bam! That's a lot of Zealots that do get fungal growth. And EG.Idra just pulling back. Going to get another big clump. And is he going to get another? Thank you, sir. Gets another fungal growth off. And that is exactly what he has to do. But will it be enough? Kalin has a lot of units. Those Urkons are dealing so much damage. That infestor gets a fungal growth, kills a lot of those Zealots. But more Zealots morphing in, and this looks pretty grim now for EG.Idra. But 19 roaches on the way. This one infestor is going to be going down. LOL, you are pretty talented. And it looks like EG.Idra will lose game number 2. We will be going into the ace match.